North Minneapolis. We have about 80,000 Medicare members right now that are using our plan and enjoying it. They rate us 9 out of 10 in customer satisfaction. We are one of those Medicare Advantage plans that Tim had spoken about. So you just use your Ucare card when you go to the doctor. You don't need your Medicare card as well because it's all built in. Also, Medicare rates plans on this 5-star rating system. You've probably seen that before. And it's based on these 5 health service categories of satisfaction. And we are proud that Ucare for Seniors is a 4.5-star plan. So who can join Ucare for Seniors? Well, you can join if you have Medicare Part A and Part B, which we talked about before. You do continue to pay that Part B premium. And you need to live in Minnesota or within the 26 counties of Wisconsin in which we offer our plan. And as you had heard before, there's a special Medicare plan for those that have end-stage renal disease. So if you have that, you can't join this plan. You'll be on that plan. So here's the premiums for 2018. The high plan at $332, that's the plan that has coverage through the, coverage through the donut hole. And has the lowest co-pays. So it's a good plan for someone who has a lot of prescription drugs, goes to the doctor quite a bit, is managing a condition where that might be the case. The core plan is kind of more of a middle-of-the-road premium, as well as co-pays are a titch more than high, but they're still reasonable. And the basic plan is a good plan for someone who doesn't go to the doctor at all unless something very serious has happened, and it has higher co-pays to go to the doctor, but that lower premium. So the network for Ucare for Seniors is very, very large in Minnesota. All of the Alina clinics, the Essentia Care clinics, Fairview, Mayo Clinic is within our network, Health East, Lakeview clinics, all of those. You can always search for doctors on ucare.org, find a doctor. So all of these 3 plans include these things. Preventive care visits cost nothing. Screenings are also no copay. We have dental in our plan, some preventive dental, 3 cleanings per year. You don't pay for that. As Tim said, we include Medicare Part D. Also, our medical out-of-pocket maximum is $3,400. You can be out of the service area for up to 6 months because we have a national out-of-network non-emergency coverage where you pay 80%. It's called our point of service benefit, and it allows you to see a Medicare provider anywhere outside of the network and pay 20% of the cost. So here's the co-pays for a primary care office visit, $15 for high, core, and basic. And the specialist office visit is where the co-pays start to change among the 3 plans. It's $15 still for the high plan, but it goes up to $30 on the core and $40 for the basic plan. As far as that primary care clinic, you do need to pick one, but it's just a home base. It's just because we believe in that method of care. You can certainly go to any specialist. You just simply make an appointment. As I had said before, you can find a doctor to see on our Find a Doctor app on ucare.org. Well, not app. So let's say you have to go to the hospital. Well, you'll be covered at 100% after a copay. On the high, that copay is $100. It's $200 for the core plan. Now, the basic plan is a little bit different. It's a $300 per day copay for the first 5 days. But after that, then coverage does kick in. So you get the coverage. It's just a matter of how much you pay for that. Also, when you're in the hospital, you'll deal with tons of providers, and we're going to take care of all of that coordination so you won't be subject to figuring out who pays what and why and when. So let's say you have some surgery. You're going to have your knee done. Well, that'll cost you $200 on the high plan, $250 for the core, and $250 also for basic. As far as that skilled nursing, we don't require a 3-day stay in the hospital in order for you to get that rehabilitation benefit. You can go simply right after that surgery. You'll pay nothing for the first 20 days of any skilled nursing and rehabilitation. Most rehab takes place in about 3 weeks, so we're hoping that you're recovered by then. If you do have to stay, you'll pay $100 per day for days 21 through 100. Now let's talk about these emergency services. As Tim had said, When you're having an emergency, that's covered anywhere in the world. You'll just pay this copay. On the high plan, you'll pay $50, and on core and basic, you'll pay $75. How that would work is very easily anywhere in the United States, they can simply bill Ucare, and you can simply pay that copay. If you happen to be out of the country, they might not know how to do that. So pay what you need to pay, get some kind of receipt or invoice, send that to us. We will reimburse you the cost less your copay. There's also a copay for ambulance services. The high plan is $100 as well as core, $200 for an ambulance on basic. Our plans have some vision and hearing benefits. On the high and core plans, you can have that vision exam where they figure out which glasses you're going to, one or two or three. So that doesn't cost anything. And we've increased our credit for eyewear from $75 in 2017 to $150 in 2018. That does also include contact lenses and or prescription sunglasses. There's also a hearing exam where you might get fitted for a hearing aid. There's no copay for that if you're on the high or core plan. And we do have the $500 credit towards a hearing aid every 3 years. We also have a relationship with an outfit called Epic, and they provide discounts on hearing aids and accessories. You can use them and then really have your dollar stretch farther. On the basic plan, those exams are covered, but they're a $40 copay for each. We also have some additional dental benefits that you can add to your coverage if you choose to. Of course, a preventive dental is built in. That's 3 cleanings a year and 2 exams a year. For an additional $21 per month, you can also get coverage for things like crowns and fillings and dentures and things of that nature. There's a $50 deductible on that plan, and it pays up to $1,200 towards your dental work. So, Part D. As I said, Part D is included in this plan. We have a formulary, which is our list of covered drugs. You can search for it online. You can also call us, and we can look up the drugs for you and see if they're in our formulary. We use 4 different tiers: generic, premium, preferred brand, branded, specialty, and we also have a mail order relationship with Express Scripts, so you can set it up for mail order. In the mail order, you can order a 90-day supply and pay just for a 60-day supply, sort of buy 2, get 1 free. Now, this year, we also have a preferred pharmacy network. So not only could you do it through Express Scripts and the mail order if you prefer that, but you can actually get this benefit at the pharmacy if you use one of our preferred pharmacies. And those are going to include the CVS's. The CVS's inside of Target, Costco, things of Cub Foods. So it could be the pharmacy you're already using, and it's just a sub-network of our existing network. We still have a very large pharmacy network. So this is how Ucare pays with how we cover prescription drugs. So on the high, there's a deductible across the top for everyone. And on the high plan, the deductible is only $100. It goes up to $150 on core and goes up to $250 on basic. After you've met that, then you can pay the co-pays for each of those. And the tier 1 generics are the lowest on that high plan. That high plan is the one that has coverage through the donut hole. It also has the lowest co-pays on prescription drugs. $40 for a preferred brand, up to $45 on core and basic. $90 for a tier 3 brand, $100 on core and basic. So this is what happens if you find yourself in the donut hole on Ucare for Seniors. If you are on that high plan, you will just continue to pay co-pays as if nothing ever happened, and just continue to pay that until you reach that catastrophic stage, and then Medicare kicks in where you pay about 5%. On the core plan, if you do fall into that donut hole, we do allow you to continue to pay just the copay on those tier 1 generics. So you'll get a little bit of coverage through that donut hole. On the basic plan, there's no additional coverage or additional discounts through the donut hole, but those discounts that Tim had spoken about are built into this plan, where you don't have to pay 100% of those drugs in the hole. So enough about drugs. We have Silver Sneakers. Silver Sneakers is our fitness benefit. It's a free gym membership at over 13,000 clubs throughout the United States. You can just check to see if your club's in it at silversneakers.com. LA Fitness, Curves, YMCA, YWCA, those are within the network. If you happen to be going to a gym that's not in our network, then you can get a $20 credit towards that gym membership. You just set that up once and it happens automatically. And on both of these plans, there's no checking how many times you go or any kind of tracking. We just take your word for it. We also have some additional wellness services. We have a discount towards a community education class of $15 each year. Also, we have access to this website called Whole Health Living, and it's a discount program. It's a little discount card that you get that provides you discounts on things that wouldn't be covered by insurance, like massage and acupuncture, aromatherapy, things of that nature. Also, we have management programs for chronic diseases. Should you have diabetes, heart disease, cancer, we can help you get the best services. We have a 24/7 nurse line, so at 2 in the morning you can call someone if you've got that situation, and we'll help you quit smoking. So it's easy to join Ucare for Seniors. Usually, if you are Medicare eligible, sorry, my tongue stopped working. I have enrollment folders right over there at the table, and you can stop by and sign up. Hope you'll consider Ucare. Oh, wait, contact information. I skipped one.